Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagby here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we continued our climb up Mount Coronet, fighting through Team Galactic's last line of defense. We've now reached the summit. Let's go stop Cyrus. As we arrive to Spear Pillar. Something huge is going to happen, I think. Maybe, right? Don't meddle around. Of course, you're going to, aren't you? That's why the two of us will team up to take you down to the ground. Here we go. Time to fight what's left of Team Galactic to reach Cyrus. Our first battle being a double battle with some grunts. Let's do an icy wind on both. And Hideyoshi can burn away the skunk. These grunts, because they're level 48, should not be an issue. Ooh. Of course, we're gonna get buffered by the hail. Out comes the glare. Let's hammer that glare, meow, and burn away that dust tox. Hideyoshi grew to level 53. No, that was Fuji that leveled up. My bad. I was looking at Hideyoshi's name and just said his name automatically. Ooh, Hideyoshi's close to a level up. He might actually level up this battle. Deal with the final Pokemon being a Krogunk. Burn away that frog. Yep, Hideyoshi level up to level 54. The toughest of all grunts. That was me. Ugh! I let some little kid beat me. Well, that was just pathetic. We're gonna let you pass so you can get pulverized by our bosses. Oh. Was that the female grunt that said that? Nope, they just both say the same thing. So what, were they both saying it in unison? Like Siamese twins? Alright, let's put Trace in the front. I can see Cyrus from here. And it seems like he has Mars and Saturn by his side. Now, all will end and everything will begin. With this red chain, I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command you to unleash your power from me. Dialga, the mythical Pokemon, and the Master of Time. This will begin the destruction of all things. With everything gone, there will be no fighting. And no strife. Can you feel time distorting? Only I can choose to stop it. This is the mythical Pokemon that created Sinnoh. Dialga, the ancient deity of time. This world cannot be modeled into the ultimate world I seek. It is far easier to create an entirely new world than to change this one. A new world in which I am the ruler of all things. I shall become a deity. There's no need to rush. I can understand you want to battle our boss real bad. But you'll have to go through me first. After all, you made me look bad more times than I can care to remember. And I will be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. Hold on a second. Don't you start the party without me. Well, if it isn't the little boy who ran off crying at Lake Acuity. Did you get any tougher since then? We will beat you 2-on-2. Here we go! A double battle with Commander Mars and Jupiter. Being, I think, the only other time you fight Jupiter in this game. The other commanders, you at least get to fight. Like Mars, you get to fight 3 times, and Saturn, you get to fight twice before the final battle with Team Galactic. Jupiter, you only get to fight her once on her own, and the only other time you fight her is here. I think in Platinum they did add an additional fight with her in post game, but yeah. Jupiter is like the least represented out of the commanders. But anyway, their teams, they will both start with Bronzors. Ors, both level 41, Steel Psychics. They both have the ability Levitate, so ground moves will not work on them. Mars's Bronzor's moves are Confuse Ray, Payback, Gyro Ball, and Reflect. While Jupiter's Bronzor's moves are Confuse Ray, Payback, Extrasensory, and Light Screen. The annoying thing about these Bronzors is that if they get a chance, they will both try to set up a Reflect and Light Screen to try and really negate the damage you can do. Which can be extremely annoying. And likelihood that even if you take one out, the other will still get their screen up. You're not alone in this fight, as Barry will be helping you, and he has I believe a full team of 6 in this fight. So as you can see, she set up a Reflect. If I took out Mars's Bronzor, she would have very likely have set up, Jupiter would get her chance to set up a Light Screen. And wow, Jupiter's already sending out her her Skunk Tank. Level 46, Poison Dark. Arc with the ability Aftermath. So once this thing's taken out, it will do a bit of damage to the Pokemon that took it out. With the moves, Flamethrower, Poison Gas, Belch, and Snarl. Belch, I think, had a special effect attached to it, doesn't it? Come on, load up the move, Belch. User damage to the target. Ah, that's right. It must have... That's right, she can't use Belch until she's eaten the berry, which, Her skunk tank has a citrus on it, so it will heal. Otherwise, her main thing with the skunk tank is that she'll try to lower your special attack with Snarl and try to poison you with poison gas. So I might as well focus on taking out the skunk tank immediately. Ooh, sweet, I paralysis on it. And it's low enough health for it to eat its berry. Oh, poison gas hits both opponents, so we're both poisoned. I forgot poison gas was a multi-target move. That's why you need to take out a skunk tank immediately. Sweet, Trace expelled the poison. Let's focus down on that skunk tank. Trace is now level 54. Yep, I was expecting her to confuse one of us. He's doing a lot of work on that Bronzor, even though the reflect's up. He might be able to take it out. Here's Jupiter's final Pokemon. On her Golbat. Level 41, Poison Flying. With the ability Inner Focus, so you cannot, I believe it's either lower stats? No, it's, you cannot, flinch it. Oh, that's just great. Switch Lewis in and he immediately gets poisoned. And confused. Just great. Anyway, her Golbat with the moves Air Cutter, Haze, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. The Haze can be a bit of a problem. Oh, Barry took out the Bronzor. The Haze can be a little bit of a problem because that will pretty much nullify any stat buffs or you cast on yourself or any lowering of their stats if they get the Haze out. And okay, Mars is sending out her ace already. Her Purugly. Let's get Lewis out. I'm bringing Lola. Her Purugly, level 45. Pure normal type. With the ability Thick Fat. So, this one, pretty much half any fire or ice attack damage you would do to the Purugly. Ooh, that's actually a really good thing I swapped out, Lewis, because if he attacked himself, that Golbat would have done a decent amount of damage. So yeah, her Purugly, so avoid using fire attacks or, ooh, Barry paralyzed it. Avoid using any fire attacks or ice moves on it, as it's not going to do the full amount of damage, and the reflect's gone. Sweet. Let's Drain Punch that Purugly. With the moves, Aerial Ace, Body Slam, Dig, and U-Turn. So this Purugly is set up to be annoying. If she does U-Turn, she'll switch out into her Golbat. Dig, obviously, to counter electric types, and also so that way you can't attack her for a turn. She had a Citrus Berry, as you could saw, and Body Slam, so that way she could potentially paralyze you. Also Aerial Ace, that way she can never miss. Again, this Purugly is set up to be annoying as possible. let's take out the Golbat. Bringing on the Flame Wheel. And Jupiter's been knocked out of the fight. And low leveled up. Alright, Barry, I think you can handle the Perugly. We'll bring in Koshi in the meantime. That way, Koshi can knock out Mars' last Pokemon. Let's get everybody involved in the final battle. Oh wow, that did barely anything. I forgot how physically defensive Perugly is, and of course, gets the paralysis on me. And down goes the Perugly. Which leaves Mars to her final Pokemon. Ah, Koshi broke through the paralysis. Nice work. But here comes Mars' final Pokemon, her Golbat. Level 42, Poison Flying, with also the ability Inner Focus. Focus, so you cannot do anything again, so you cannot make it flinch. With the moves, Poison Fang, Bite, Haze, and U-Turn. If she didn't send out her Perugly, her Golbat would have switched into it. Of course, Haze, as I mentioned before, that will pretty much nullify any stat buffs or debuffs that are on the field. And the Poison Fang you want to watch out for, as that can badly poison you. But Koshi should be able to take it out. Sheesh! I should have done on the fighting myself. You've toughened up, but you're no match for our boss. Heh, my Pokemon are tough, right? I can get even tougher. But you know, that's it for us. We've hit the wall. Donnie, I'll help you with this. Barry will give us a free heal. He's fully healed our Pokemon. Hey, Donnie, this is it. It's your show now. Barry, are you sure? Okay. Oh, Dialga, this is... fantastic, beautiful. It's the creation of a new galaxy, my new world. What? Yuxi. Masprit. And Azelf. Because we freed them, they're here to aid us in our time of need. The one thing that can keep such deities in check. Thank you. The red chain. It's crumbled away to nothing? But why? Why would Masprit, the Pokemon of Lake Verity, appear by your side? But never mind that. It's all destroyed. My galaxy is gone. I won't allow this. I will capture those for you again and craft another red chain. But before I even think about that, I'm going to completely crush you. Here we go, our final battle with Cyrus. He's gonna start off with his Haunch Crow. His Haunch Crow, level 45. I have Dark Flying type. I have with the ability Super Luck. Does Super Luck raise critical hits? Yeah, basically with Super Luck, the critical hit ratio of his moves is increased, so this thing can more likely critical hit you if you're not careful. Especially since I believe it has two moves that have high critical rates, which is Air Cutter and Night Slash. So with that Super Luck, be careful as he's very likely going to critical hit your team. He also has Steel Wing and Defog. Defog works very similarly to Haze in the Mars and Jupiter fight. If you try to do stat buffs or lower his stats, he can use Defog to essentially negate that. And I believe it also negates weather and arena effects. It is also equipped with a scope lens, which I believe that. Is that the one that raises? I believe that's the one that raises critical hit. Yeah, it raises the critical hit ratio. So this Haunch Crow is made to critical hit you to death. Don't be surprised if this thing is getting critical hits on you like crazy. But a nice sap of a Thunderbolt is enough to bring it down. Ooh, he's about to bring out Gyarados. Should I leave? No, I think I will leave Trace out to deal with this Gyarados. Of course, it's gonna intimidate me. He's Gyarados, level 45. I have Water Flying type with the ability Intimidate, so you will have your physical attack stat lowered upon entry. With the moves Ice Fang, Waterfall, Crunch, and Earthquake. And oh god damn it, I didn't look at its item. Yep, I think this was a bad idea keeping Trace out. Because I just saw it has a Weakon Berry, which that's gonna lower, or the, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, that lowers the super effectiveness of electric type moves, but as you can clearly see, but I'm strong enough anyway that it pretty much was null and void. He's already sending out his ace. Let's bring in Koshi. His ace Pokemon is Weavile, level 48. A dark ice type with the ability Pickpocket. So if you, which is a bit of a useless ability since his Pokemon currently has a berry equipped, an item equipped to it. It's only really useful if he uses the item and then he can try to steal an item from you. With the moves, Metal Claw, Fling, Dig, and Aerial Ace. And it's holding a Kappa Berry, so it will weaken any strong fighting type move you try to use to get the 4 times of weakness on Weavile. Now, his Weavile is really... Weavile tend to be fast, so don't be surprised if this thing is outspeeding your team. The one move you gotta worry about is Dig, as it will allow it to escape getting damaged for one turn. So it could be potentially dangerous for Koshi. No, he's going for Fling. Alright. Super. Okay, so I guess Fling must make, okay, so Copper Berry Fling makes it, a fighting type move. Well, now he can make use of Pickpocket. The only thing is, Koshi's not holding anything currently. One more Dazzling Gleam can... Oh, nope. Of course. He had to have a full restore. Okay, one more Dazzling Gleam should take it out unless he has another full restore or stuffed in his pocket. Ooh, Koshi leveled up. And he's about to bring out his final Pokemon, which is Crobat, interestingly enough. And I'll get to Crobat in just a moment because I think Cyrus is going to say something here. I admit that you've pushed me to this extreme. Let's bring in the hail. So Crobat, level 46, Poison Flying type, with the ability Infiltrator. Which basically, Infiltrator basically allows it to pass through barriers. So, anything you try to use to negate damage, either be Substitute, Reflect, Light Screen, or Safeguard, those effects are completely ignored. So if you try to use a substitute so if you try to use a substitute, so that way you can try to get some free shots on him, he will, Infiltrator will ignore the substitute and attack the Pokemon directly. If you try to set up a Light Screen or a Reflect, it will ignore the effect of those moves, and it will also ignore the effect of Safeguard, so with Infiltrator, you could still cast status conditions. So basically, you cannot defend yourself against this Crobat if you're trying to go for a very defensive playstyle. With the moves Cross Poison, Tailwind, Air Cutter, and U-Turn. If he didn't send out this Crobat last, U-Turn would be a move he would use to try and switch into another Pokemon. The Tailwind can be annoying because that would make his Crobat even faster, and it's supposed to let him set up so that way the rest of his team would get faster as well. But for some reason he decided to send it out last, so he's not going to take full benefit of that Tailwind. Cross Poison you want to watch out for, because I think that can badly poison. I know it has a high critical rate, I can't remember if it can badly poison. But what's interesting about this Crobat is that if you know anything about Crobat's evolutionary line, you know it evolves from Golbat. Thing is, to evolve a Golbat into a Crobat, it needs to have a high friendship with the trainer. And supposedly, Cyrus claimed that he's abandoned all oceans. So either he is lying, or he still has emotions for his own Pokemon. And he sees his Pokemon more than just tools, which is why he has the Crobat. Which explains how his Golbat would have evolved into Crobat. Pretty interesting when you actually look at it in that way. That if you look at his Crobat, it's pretty much showing Cyrus is not being completely truthful even to himself. Anyway, I'm not surprised it outspeed me, but a good old Ice Punch should take it. Oh, nope, it survived. Will the hail finish it off? Oh, come on. This cannot be. It's possible that I'll lose? Look at its health! It has to be like a 1 health. Are you kidding me? Oh, yep, there's the Quick Claw activating, even though it's already faster than me. There we go, let's finish off that bat. Trace grew to level 55. I won't accept this. The power spoken of in mythology. I didn't just make it obey me. I made it my own. What is truly the ultimate to you? What do you consider perfection? The most important thing, what shines the brightest? Telling you is meaningless, but I will not give up. I will become a deity one day, and I will make the ultimate mine. Diaga, the master of time. It's impossible to tell if it's in Rage or Saturn. But to me, Diaga appears to be waiting for you, Donnie. It seems to be challenging you as a test. Go on, Donnie. Face up to Diaga. Listen to its heart and understand its thoughts. Diaga is out of control after being dragged out by the red chain and forced to use its power. Diaga seems to be trusting you to stop it. Donnie, I ran into Barry a little while ago. He said that he believed in you. He said that you could get the job done. I feel the same way. Please help that Pokemon. It's suffering from being dragged out by Team Galactic. We finish off Team Galactic, but we still have the Deity of Time to deal with. In the next episode, we'll take it on and hopefully stop its suffering. If you like this episode, do smash that like button, as I greatly appreciate your guys' love and support. Leave a comment down below of what you thought of this episode. Oh, and what do you thought of that little tidbit that I mentioned about Cyrus? Subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow, and I will see you next time. Later.